Welcome YouTube, I'm Jason Endurance and this is the MMA show. It's been quite a while since I've done one of these videos, but I wanted to get one more in to wish you all a happy holiday and a very prosperous new year. On today's show we're going to look back at the year 2013. It's been a very exciting year of MMA, and even though there's still a couple more shows to go, I thought we'd go ahead and do a 2013 awards ceremony anyway. So without further ado, let's get right down to it.
Most shocking moment, 2013.
And the nominees are...
Alexander Gustafsson drags Jon Jones into deep waters at UFC 165. Chris Weidman knocks out Anderson Silva at UFC 162. The George St. Pierre Johnny Hendricks decision, UFC 167.
And the winner is, was there any doubt, Chris Weidman knocking out Anderson Silva at UFC 162. Now, was I shocked that Chris Weidman was able to beat Anderson Silva? No, not at all. 50% of the people out there were going for Chris Weidman. It was just the circumstances of the knockout, the antics leading up to it. All I know is I'm very excited for that rematch. It's happening at the end of the year.
Breakout Star of the Year.
And the nominees are...
Henan Barao, Brandon Thatch, Conor McGregor, Adlin Amagov, Rustam Kabalov, Habib Nurmagomedov.
It was quite a year for the Russian invasion, but without a doubt, the winner is Conor McGregor. Hands down, it's Ireland's own Conor McGregor. I haven't seen so much hype behind a fighter since Brock Lesnar debuted. But the question still remains, with only 2 UFC fights, is Conor McGregor all hype? The verdict's still out on that one, but personally, I love shit talkers. Muhammad Ali is my all-time favorite fighter, and I don't know, I'm just excited to see what happens. Hopefully he rehabs his knee and he's back healthy sometime early in 2014.
Submission of the Year.
And the nominees are...
Josh Berkman chokes John Fitch unconscious. Kenny Robertson's ham ripper. Anthony Showtime Pettis armbars Benson Henderson.
And the winner is Kenny Robertson's ham ripper. I mean, look at that hold right there. That could end a career.
Knockout of the Year.
And the nominees are...
Emmanuel Newton knocks out King Mo. Junior Dos Santos knocks out Mark Hunt with a spinning back kick. Vitor Belfort knocks out Luke Rockhold with a spinning back kick. Bigfoot makes a big comeback, knocking out Alistair Overeem.
And the winner is... Bigfoot knocks out Alistair Overeem. Now, leading up to the Bigfoot versus Mark Hunt fight, they showed that knockout over and over again. The systematic destruction. Oh, it was beautiful to watch. And that's why I'm giving it the nod. Congratulations to Bigfoot.
Fight of the Year.
And here's the long list of nominees.
Matt Grice versus Dennis Bermudez. Vanderlei Silva versus Brian Stan. Eddie Alvarez versus Michael Chandler 2. Gilbert Melendez versus Diego Sanchez. Jon Jones versus Alexander Gustafsson. George St. Pierre versus Johnny Hendricks. Bigfoot Silva versus Mark Hunt.
And the winner is, one man's opinion, my own. And I know a lot of the elitist snobs are going to look down their nose at me and say, that's not the most technical fight of 2013. But I don't really care, because the one that got my vote had me grinning ear to ear, bell to bell, and that is Diego Sanchez versus Gilbert Melendez.
Female Fighter of the Year.
And the nominees are...
Juliana Pena, Carla Esparza, Holly Holm.
And the winner is Holly Holm. without a doubt. She started fighting MMA December of last year, and all the way up until just recently, last week, she's 6-0 now. Looked good in every single one of those fights. The UFC should be calling any moment, because honestly right now, her versus Ronda Rousey, that's the fight to make.
Fighter of the Year.
And the nominees are
Headed Brown, Vitor Belfort, Chris Weidman.
And the winner is, by just a pussy hair, Vitor Belfort. I mean, who'd this guy knock out this year? Michael Bisping, check. Luke Rockhold, check. And he's the first and only man to knock out Dan Henderson. So you got to give it to Vitor Belfort. Chris Weidman, no, he's a close second. And you could argue if he beats Anderson Silva later this month, without a doubt, that award goes to him. But I don't think it's going to happen, so we're just going to leave it at that. Congratulations, Vitor Belfort. And there you had it. 2013 almost in the books. Here are your winners, and we're looking forward to a very exciting 2014. But the show is not over just yet. Earlier in the show I mentioned that I haven't done one of these videos in quite some time, and the reason being is the oversaturation in the market. There is just entirely too much MMA going on right now. You know, when I started this channel, there was an event every 2-3 months, and I just felt there was a need for more content. I was on the internet, I'm searching up any kind of fight I can get my hands on, and I've noticed that there was some local MMA fights going on, so I started going to them to bring more content. But now there is just too much content. I can't keep up with it, and it shows in the next card, the first card of 2014 UFC Fight Night Singapore. This is the fight card. Have you ever seen so many silhouettes of fighters? I mean, have you heard of any of these guys? I mean, I've heard of some of them, but to be honest with you, it's the first time I'm seeing a lot of these names. So we're going to make some predictions. Most of these are actually just going to be, I'm going to type them out. They're going to be in the information box below this video. The main event is the only fight of real significance of any sort. It's Tarek Saffiedine taking on Hyun Gayu Lim. Pardon my pronunciation, my South Korean isn't what it used to be. But this fight actually does look pretty good. Both of these guys are very high-level strikers, good takedown defense. This promises to be a war. And unfortunately, the casual fans aren't even going to be able to watch it because it's going to be broadcast on UFC's digital channel, on the internets. We don't know how much it's going to be, what content is going to be on there. But this fight's going to be on there, and that's what we're predicting. It's a hard prediction to make. Both guys are very good. Tarek Saffiedine with the better resume of the two. But Lim, he's a big welterweight, and it's going to be a very exciting fight to see. But if I had to make a choice, and I do, I'm going to lean towards Tarek Saffiedine. Before we go, we got some Ultimate Fighter news for you. Just recently announced the cast for the Ultimate Fighter Nations, Team Canada versus Team Australia. My old jiu-jitsu instructor, Raging Cajun Johnson, has made the show. I'm very excited for him. He's going to be representing TriStar Gym and all of Canada, and I hope him the best, because frankly, he's the one to watch for. I'm maybe biased, but it's just the way it is. His time is now. He definitely deserves it. It couldn't have happened to a better guy.
If you see me in the ring, it's raging. Know they brought me here to kick your fucking face in. Whoop ass, get paid. Go to the after party, get laid.
And this just in, they just announced 2 seconds ago. I'm filming this show. I look over, I've browsed the internet. There it is. The Ultimate Fighter Season 20 is going to be made up of all women, 16 women, 11 of which from Invicta FC. And the winner of the show is going to be the UFC Strawweight Champion. Sounds good to me. I can't wait for that season. And I can't wait for 2014. Again, happy holidays, and we'll see you in the new year. Peace.